Tonight, we are going to witness the most anticipated.
Listen, they listen. It's a done deal. They hold them. They hold them in storage too long. Let this boy fight.
Are you ready?
Shout out to PGO podcast, man. I appreciate it.
Are you ready?
With my man Anthony, Messenger Thompson. I'm trying to tell you, back in the day, it was all that.
Man, you already know PGO, Put Your Gloves On podcast. Shout out to my guy, Thompson the Dexter. He was that man back in the day, y'all don't know. All I grew up watching, Anthony Thompson, me, Hopkins, my brothers. That's where I, got my style from them. Hold all together. Shout out to my guy, Thompson. PGO, Put Your Gloves On. A2 music, you already know.
Are you ready?
PGO Nation, what's good? It's your boy Ant the Messenger, along with Big Bro Wild Weezy, social media encyclopedia, and we back. Listen, man, this is episode 4, and the name for the topic of the episode today is called Shaping Boxing. And we got so much that we're gonna get into. We got a full schedule. I'm actually excited. Wild Weezy, what the hell's going on, man? You looking like Spike Lee at a Knicks game. Hold on, I gotta bring this boy from mute. I gotta hear what the hell's going on with Weezy. There you go. Hold on.
You said you want to shape boxing? I'm shaping boxing.
Ah, damn.
I'm shaping it up. I'm getting ready for the trim job. Okay,
you looking like
thanks for the compliment.
A combination of Don King only in America, bro.
Thanks for the comment, man. You know how we do it, man. And both of those guys kind of sort of is my hero. Spike Lee is the ultimate Nick fan. And Don King is the ultimate slimy promoter in the world. The ultimate slimy promoter in the world. So yeah.
Let's get it.
Ultimate slimy promoter in the world, but he broke records. Don't forget, Don King is the only one that could, between him and Bob Herman, is the only one that can bring you the Thriller Eminem.
Hey, man, it look like we got somebody in the building, man. We got
What's up with you, man? It's a pleasure to have you. It was a pleasure to see you. It's a pleasure to see you. It's a pleasure to see you.
I'm in the gym. Let me go in this locker room because that's a little loud over there.
That's right, bro, because you got some work to put in. Listen, we
back in the building, baby.
Absolutely. What's up, Junior? Hey,
what's going on? Yes, sir.
Junior sharp. What's up, Junior? It's a privilege to meet you, man. You sharp.
Getting that work.
You're like father, like son.
I had to tell him, like, yeah, boy.
Like father, like son. Like father, like son. He's good.
Let me get this light on up in here. Hey, yo, where the light for the locker rooms?
Right there, right behind the speakers. All right. Listen, man, look at the sacrifice people make. First, we got Hank Lundy cutting training.
Yeah, give me that two-time. You got two-time.
The Messenger. We got my big bro Zander, King Raheem, man.
Shout out. The King is in the building. We love you, King.
What's up, Zah?
There we go.
Listen, Steve, before we get into diving into everything, while I gotta address something that's real serious. All right, something happened.
Yes, sir.
The 21st, this Saturday, a young woman, Isis CO, actually had a good fight. Devastating. I want to just go ahead and show this real quick. As you can see, this young, she's a baby, man. 19 years old.
Yep.
And producer, can you please put up her fight that she just had Saturday? What actually happened to her?
And that's
Let's get ready to get this video up.
Midway point of round number 1. Nice uppercut sneaks in for Camarillo.
Yeah, Camarillo placing her punches real nicely right now.
Oh!
Down she goes.
She's out.
She's out.
At,
It is all
at
over.
the time that I
Just
saw it,
like
it was going
that.
right on social media.
She
we
said,
was
"Watch
gossiping,
out."
we sharing it, we talking about it. I mean, because when you see things like this is the type of stuff you want to see in boxing, right? Somebody going to sleep. But unfortunately, she was knocked into a seizure. She was rushed to the hospital, and she was put into a medical-induced coma. Did some little bit of research. She's awoke now. She's alert. So went up to Isis Shield, and she was fighting Janetti Camarillo. From the look of things, I didn't get a quick chance, but she looked like she can hold her own. And I didn't expect that coming, but I did see the body shot. You know what they say, Champ, TY, you know, wherever the body go, the head follow. So them arms came down, the body went sunk, then she went, but she's woke. I just wanted to bring that up real quick and that we acknowledge that. And our prayers is definitely up for her and her family. Even the commentators, I spoke about that, you know, because they was talking about it. Oh, she's out, she's asleep. And it's to be like something that we laugh, we joke, because, you know, we don't expect that. So I believe that a lot of people is traumatized seeing that and knowing her condition. But rumors have it, she fought in January and she got knocked out again.
Got KO,
KO, right? So she's being handled while wheezing by her brother and I believe her father. Clearly, Steve, this is a case of mismanagement, right? Because
big time.
They don't care about it. You know,
right.
They have bloodline and ties to it, so they care about it. Obviously, as Roger Mayweather say, some people don't know shit about boxing.
About boxing.
So, Steve, we're gonna come to you, but Wild Weezy, what's your thoughts on this? She's safe now. Let's put a tail on this donkey, man, and give me your thoughts on Isis Seal.
Well, then I just want to first start off by saying, you play basketball, my famous saying, you play football, you play baseball, you do not play boxing. Because, you know, when boxing is done right, and Champ, you can agree with this too, Tom, and AT the Messenger, you can agree with this. When boxing is done right, it's beautiful, but it's designed to do something to your ops. And what it's designed to do to your ops is put them to sleep. So that's what happened when the chips fall where they supposed to fall. You know, it just unfortunately sometimes it saddens. But this is the game we chose, y'all. When it's done, it's a beautiful sport. But when it's done proper, bring your pillow and your goose down quilt and just you know, so I send prayers up to her family. I'm just glad that she recovered, but I send prayers up to her family and anybody's family who have been through that side of boxing. You know, it's a beautiful sport. But the flip side to it is when it's done right, it's done right. Hey, it's the game we chose. That's my take on it.
What's your thoughts on this, man, and what you got to say about this situation?
Yeah, I saw she woke up from the coma earlier. I saw that earlier today, and you know, I was happy for her, you know, because you know, like man, we all in this. It could happen. It could have happened to you at any time, or me, or anybody. I got kids in this, you know, so it's the same thing. So I feel it, but I was just so happy when they said she came out the coma. But now we go to the who managing her, who training her. Like, why y'all putting her in? But here's the thing with it's female boxing, right? It ain't too many people for these female champs to fight and these good fighters to fight. So it's like somebody gonna step up in there. It's just, man, homegirl got KO'd her last fight. And it's like, what we doing? Commission, what we doing? Trainer, manager, like, you know what I mean? So long as, you know, we just gotta keep checking, man, keep making the rules and guidelines a little more stricter, man. Just try to be safer, bro.
I agree with you 100%, man. Gotta be safer when it comes down to that. Somebody in the comment, I love what they said. Tommy said, "Wow, Weezy got the Hulk Hogan shades on." I don't know.
Yeah, only in America, brother. Only in
Hey,
America, brother. For all of my anti-maniacs, only in America, brother.
Brother.
24-inch pythons.
yo, but listen,
24-inch python.
this is what I'm excited to talk about, man. This TBL league, man.
Yeah,
I
baby.
heard your brothers talking about it, but it ain't nothing like experiencing, right? So we're gonna jump right into it. Hey, listen, bro, no homo. You shred like I call you the black T.O., bro. But listen, when I seen your opponent, I said,
Yeah.
shit. I don't see too many guys that's built like Steve. I'm like, whoa. So let's get ready to show you.
And the same complexion as well.
Yeah,
Yo, fact.
I'm like,
Yes, the same complexion.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yo, I'm gonna have to make sure that I got front row seats. They put me right. I couldn't get T.Y. We couldn't get better seats. We was able to touch it. We was literally sitting right next to y'all, bro. So
yeah, man.
But let's go ahead and check this out. I made a tribute for you and Captain.
Okay.
I called him Captain Clutch. Jesse Hart, because he definitely came through. We're gonna watch all this, man.
It's hard, bro.
Let's go and watch this little tribute right here.
No PGO, give us a beat, baby. Some gangster shit, yo.
I'm like, dang, look, my man, shred, bro.
Let's go, PGO. Let's go, PGO.
Yo, tell them how your life is, son. How your life is, yo. My life is nothing like a sitcom. You see, I sip dawn. I rock Jordans and can't stand pit bombs. Bases loaded, coach want me to butt, but I'ma go for the homer and cock the pump. I was the kid in the hood, your moms ain't want you with. Now I'm rich, now your moms want you click. Since a young one, I love heaven and love hell. Escobar style, I build my own jail. Yeah, America's favorite dogs to sell cocaine. America's favorite drugs. Me and Pone like the military. We train niggas.
Way to come through, baby! You were able to get the redemption. Put the nail in the coffin. Put Philly Smoke on top. How do it feel to get that win back again?
I feel like I'm 27. No.
Listen, I'm 27. You feel like you're 27. You damn sure look like you're 27. Hey!
Yo, I gotta say that experience was amazing, man. Like for real.
Right.
We're gonna talk.
It was unbelievable.
Right?
It was unbelievable.
We're gonna talk about that, but I want to show because I'm gonna give context on why that was so important, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes in a situation like this, with this TBL thing, only having 1 minute, one round, TY.
One round, right?
And we talked about this. TY said something that was important, and I piggybacked off of him. We're gonna talk about it. TY, I'm gonna come to you. But I want to show this video and why it was important for you to fight the way that you fought the second time.
Yeah.
You won the first time. Yeah. We're gonna talk about the second time, but let's watch this right here.
Sometimes showed his wisdom the second time. Or the skills too.
Yeah, look at that bull.
Spirit is resurrected. My energy is weak through the messages unexpected. We bringing the realness back while these perpetrators mumble. We formulate.
Look, man, I had to make sure that I show the savvy vets, man. The two-time IBF cruiserweight champ, along with Captain Clutch, Jesse.
Captain Clutch.
Listen, let's talk about it. We saw the first fight, right? Steve,
right.
A lot of people said, you're a two-time world champion. People going to say, hey, Steve should knock this guy the fuck out. That's what they probably going to be saying, right?
Yeah.
And I was explaining this to the producer. She was saying, hey, some of these people are just waiting. They only get 3 minutes. And I understand where she's coming from. She's right. But I'm like, hey, when you got herky-jerky dudes,
right?
They strong as hell.
Right.
They awkward. Yeah. Normally, guys like me, you, and Jesse, who've been in this game savvy, we look for rounds to go by. Because just the first round, everybody's alive.
They start making mistakes. They make mistakes all the way around.
5, 6, normally the energy, the power starts slowing down. They missing, things like that. But T.Y., you said something to Steve that was real good, and I repeat it. You said, Steve, swim without getting wet. You know who said that screen and pop that chain, champ. Why did you give him that type of advice, T.Y.? Even though he's looked at as a 2-time world champion.
It's because I realized that dealing with two-time, he's a great athlete and he's a sponge. So if you say something to him, he will absorb it. You know, that's why the late great brother Nazim was able to work with him, and his coach Sharon. Am I pronouncing right? Is it Sharon or Sharon?
Sharon. It's just Sharon. Just Sharon.
Okay. That's why Nazim was able to work with him, and Coach Sharon is because from what I've seen, the first one, he went out there like a barbarian. He was trying to tip him at a McDonald's drive-through time, and less than 60 seconds. You know, and it was like two-time just going out there, trying to get this young man. Ooh, you gotta understand that sometimes, and two-time notice, sometimes people just want to survive. They don't want to fight. And I guess he wanted to survive, and he was just poking the jab out and running, and two-time coming to get him. So the second time, I had to tell him, swim without getting wet. Show me why you was the two-time IBF Cruiserweight champion, and he did it. He went out there beautifully. He had his family sitting on the sideline. He had the messenger and Wild Weezy, social media, Wikipedia. He had the producer, and we was all there just hyped and happy because you went in and redeemed yourself. It's not like being you self-redeeming yourself because you had, like you said, you had Junior watching you. You had and just the funny part though. It's kind of sort of like you and Junior were put in the same predicament. Y'all both went out there and changed the game. Y'all both champ. You notice that? You both put in the same predicament. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? And they went out there and they changed the whole predicament. So, you know, that's why I said what I said, because I watched many of his fights and you guys that's professional, like you said, Messenger, y'all wait for the further the rounds to go so that an opponent can make mistakes. Well, in 1 minute, they may not make, 3 minutes or whatever, they may not make no mistakes.
You might not make no mistakes.
Yeah, man.
Any mistakes are they going to make? So y'all have to show who y'all are. Believe in yourself and show me why you two-time. And you did it the second time. You showed me why you was two-time the second time around.
Thanks, T.Y. Now, Steve, again, it's hard for us to show the difference in the talent disparity, right? Because you're a 12-round fight. You fought on the highest level, so you looking to break a fighter down. What adjustments did you make? Because let the PGO Nation, I thought you got robbed the first time. And I'm saying to myself, like, what the hell? Listen, anything that's close, anything that's skeptical should definitely go your damn way. There's nowhere in the world they should be taking a fight from a 2-time world champion. But what adjustments did you make from the first fight to the second fight? And how crucial was that fight? Because we were tied. We're going to show what Jesse did. And I said this to myself. I said, damn, we down. We're down 4 points. All right, let me show you why. Let me show you why we down 4 points. Real quick, Steven, then I'm going to come to you.
You got it.
This is why we down 4 points right here. Here we go.
3 rounds of action left in his career and goes down. Ryan Simple taker. We know that he's got the power.
Really smart. One of the guys, shout out to him, he fought his heart out, but he wound up getting dumped. And I think every time he got dropped, it became like 2 points.
And there he goes, dropping him again for the second time.
Right?
Yeah, that's the homeboy Cisco. Cisco's a dope fighter, man. You know, this boxing, you know, you can get clipped.
You can get clipped.
You can get clipped, and it happens, man. It can happen to anybody. It happened to me in my career. You know.
T.Y., 1 second, because I want to show another video. So now, at this point, we're down 4. Because I want to lead up to how big your victory was, right? We down 4. Jesse, and I'm saying to myself, I'm like, shit, we got the 2 dogs coming up.
The 2 dogs, baby.
We got the 2 dogs. If any of them lose, we're done. It's over. Right? So now Jess, the captain, this is what he goes out and do. Jesse first fight, I come down and I say, Jesse, listen, you walking down applying pressure, but it's ineffective pressure because you're not letting your hands go. Right.
Right.
And that pressure you putting on is a 5th round, 6th round type of pressure where he's going to fold. He's going to start swinging a little wild. I said, you got to keep this man on the end of your shot. He said, all right, champ, I got you. And this is what Jesse went and did. Watch this.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Did it come
Shout out to Hart.
Shout out to Jess Hart, the soul.
We really take it out the freezer. You got to take it out the freezer, but take it out the freezer. But let me say something real fast, champ, if I may. The reason why that 2-time, second time was very important because 2-time put a book bag on that young man and took him. He put a book bag on that guy and took him to school. Yes, sir. There you go, 2-time. You took him to school, and that motivated, Hart and everything. And then Hart come in and just listen to what you said.
Hart came first.
First. So Hart motivated 2-time to take him to school too, along with
right. No bullshit. Yeah.
I wish we had on film that he was saying that he listened to you because he was like, "Yo, I heard you," and he repeated everything back to you as if it was a tape recorder. 2-time. He repeated it back to him. I was like, "Damn,
that's what's up."
So let's get your take. 2-time. What adjustments did you make?
So the adjustments I made from the first round.
And explain what TBL is too, Steve, if you don't mind, please.
Say that again. Oh, so TBL's team boxing league. TBL's team boxing league. You got 12 males and 4 females, 16 fighters on the team. 4 of those fighters will fight another set of rounds at the end called the money round. So you got 12 weight classes that'll go in and go up against their weight class from another city for 1 round. So you only got 1 round to get that work in. You know what I mean? And that's the crazy part. So then after the 20th round, they start doing the money rounds. So you can go back in and possibly do 2 rounds this time. So this time they reserved the 2 rounds for like me, Jess Hart, the bigger guys, the bigger name guys, more experienced guys. And my first round, I took a L when fighting the big guy from New York. Now I fought him 3 times before that. I fought him 3 times before that, 2 times before that. This is our 3rd time fighting. The dude is powerful. I know he hit me before. He's powerful. This time, I'm on Go because everybody on Go is the first season, is the first fight of the season, and I want to get it in a little bit. And he caught me on the ropes. Ooh, nice shot. He caught me that round. Right. So it was a good shot. The shot hurt. I wasn't hurt. He saw me, but I'm like, yo, I don't want to get hit again like that. But but that's the thing about this 1 round joint is you have to be on Go if you want to win the round for the team. It's a team sport, so you got to win for your team. You can't just go out there and just box safe. You got to get the mix up. So the 2nd round, my adjustment was box beautifully and just don't get caught with the big shot, because that's the only reason I could see that they gave him that first round was just that 1 power shot. You know what I mean? We got these judges out here on this power shot crap. So the 2nd round I came out, couple lead rights and just boxed with the jab and movement, made him miss, had fun. You know what I mean? And I took him into that deep waters as I could in 3 minutes.
PGO Nation, let's make sure that you guys are liking and subscribing. And those who are watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Make sure if you're watching on Instagram that we get those likes up. Now, I wanted to talk about the TBL team boxing.
Say something, Jeff. Let me say something, because I only want to say something because you put him up as you use him as an example on why the team was set back. And his name was Cisco. And I just thought it was a good fight until he got caught. But you would think when you think of Cisco, you think of the man that go, yeah, 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 yeah. Y'all just gonna make me unleash the dragon. So I thought he was either gonna do that or make somebody you remember Cisco with the blonde hair from Drew Hill?
Oh
You
yeah.
remember that guy? That singer? I thought that he was gonna come out and just show his butt. But I guess
Right.
he got to learn from that. As a matter of fact, I don't even know. I thought he was going, tell me what you want. I thought he was going to start going crazy like Cisco. But did he even win the fight back? Did he come back and win, or what
No,
happened? Did he go
I think
0 and 2?
no,
What
he
did he
didn't
go?
go up again. I think that's second
Yeah,
round, right?
once you get KO'd, you don't do the second round. The points automatically go to the other team. So that's why they were up. They were pretty up when the big guys got up. You know what I mean? They were up like 8 points or something, like 6
Yeah.
points or something like that.
Your girl. I'm gonna show you who else contribute.
Sheeta.
I think her name is Santia. How you say her name?
Oh, you mean yeah. Your homegirl, yeah. She got the knockdown.
Now, here's the thing. We had a question come up. They said, "Hey, two-time, are they trying to sign up for the league? How do they get involved? If somebody wanted to sign up for TBL, how would they go about doing that, Steve?"
You gotta, because they
Go
know
to
they have tryouts.
wireweezy.com.
They have tryouts in the the season starts in March, so they have tryouts in like February. So you just gotta hit TBL up, TBL.com or TBL Team Boxing League on Instagram and Facebook. And the next tryouts is next year, because our season is starting now and the teams are made.
Yo, I want to give a shout out definitely to Rashida Ellis, the sister of Rashid Ellis.
Yeah.
Right? She's the problem. And I want to give a shout out to Sugar Sheen.
Ooh.
He handles business.
Sugar Sheen beast too.
We named it people who won
Oh,
both
yeah.
now, right? That's the commodity of having Steve Cunningham Jr., Ashidi,
Right.
and your girl Sastia. Now this is what she did.
Yeah.
Sastia, right. Let me see. That's hey T.Y. You
So
gotta watch.
before you go on, though, I just want to say about that Rashidi Ellis sister. She's like Cheryl Miller. She's like Cheryl Miller and Reggie Miller and Fundora.
Yeah, she bad,
Gabrielle
bro.
Fundora and Sebastian Fundora. She's going to put some Rashidi Ellis ass. Because she ain't to be played with, man.
She's nice.
So,
She's nice.
that's a little...
She's definitely nice.
Yeah, Ellis is the truth.
Sibling competition. She's nice.
Let's watch your girl. This was a crazy combination.
Get in that corner. Get in that corner.
That's Stacia right there.
Yeah, listen, and let's share this real quick because we got a lot to cover. So I don't want to stay on this too long. But she used to be with New York last year.
Yeah.
And I want to say what TBL is bringing right now is for fighters to stay relevant.
Yep.
Stay busy.
Active. Yep.
Active because. And this is what I was talking about, making some money. Because I'll tell you, listen, I'm damn near contemplating coming and join my boys a little bit. Because I know I can go out there and I can dump some of these non-fighting up. Like, look, man. Look, man, listen, if y'all ain't see your boy, go on Instagram right now. Watch me hit the pads with my man Outlaw. Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
It's like a 4th of July.
Crispy.
They don't know.
It's like a 4th.
Absolutely.
4th of July.
But I like what TBL is doing because it's allowing older fighters like yourself and Jesse to stay relevant until y'all get that call again.
Yeah.
People like Rasheem Brown, Sugar, to stay relevant. And how can we forget a guy who's climbing up the ladder and one of the Philly greatest and upsetting in the Keyshawn Davises and them guys. Now he all right. He was on your team last year. So this exactly. This is not discriminating. Anybody is able to sign up. They take it on all comers, and I like it. This is the level.
The levels of experience on this team is crazy.
It's amazing.
You got me, former 2-time world champ. Then you go down. You got Jess. You know what I'm saying? Title contender, multi-time title contender. Then you go down. You got Olympians. You got Olympic alternates. You got sons of champions. You got Wu Albright who out here tearing ass, taking ass belt to ass. Come on, man. You got his brother Isaiah. You got man. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Now
Crazy.
I'm hearing Vegas got some Cubans.
Oh, you slipped it out, Jay.
So peep game. So peep game right here, right? Vegas.
Baby, what's up?
Peep the game. Vegas, the dudes who run the Vegas team, they tried to stack the deck with an all-Cuban team. All right. Same thing kind of with Miami. Miami had all Cubans and Latinos. But listen,
that's
bro.
brother right there, my man.
Yeah, right. So this is the thing about the TBL, right? As it grows, we're just in the 4th season. But as it grows, it's going to get more and more like basketball and football to where fighters are going to be traded, or you can go from, like, as we have 2 different fighters from another city, from different cities, it's going to be more money offered for that specific fighter. So in my particular case, when I first got on the team last year, the Philly team was already kind of had their mind on who they wanted on the team. I put my name in the hat like, yo, Coach Bob, I'm trying to come to the tryouts, Dude, like, man, we don't have no space. I was going to do the heavyweight thing. And he was like, we already got our guys. So I was like, man, what's up? So I went to Atlanta. My lady was down in Atlanta. I went to Atlanta, visited my lady, and she was trained by the coach who was coaching the Atlanta team. And I met up with him, Mustafa, and Mustafa was like, I'll take you if Philly don't want you.
Is that Mustafa from the Army that used to train with the amateurs?
No. This is the new Mustafa. So Mustafa was like, listen, I will take you. So I made a post. I said, listen, I'm still gonna give Philly the first rights of refusal, but I'm gonna make this post to see if I can light a fire under their ass, right? So I took a pic with Mustafa, like, yo, if Philly don't want me, Atlanta have me. Always, but I'm knowing Philly. I love Philly. I listen, but I gotta get paid too. You know what I mean? I want some of this electric too. You know what I'm saying? But I saw when Atif Overton fought on the New York team the first season or the second season, and New York fought Philly. Philly booed the shit out of him. You know what I mean? Because he's from Philly too. So, but he's fighting on the New York team. So I'm like, I'm the world champ from Philly. I need to be on the Philly team. So I made the post, and that started an uproar. But it also started. San Antonio called me, New York called me, Houston called me, like, hey, we'll take you. And I'm like, yo, the office is there. So that's going to be and eventually Philly was like, yo, they made a cruiserweight position. Let's go. So I'm back home. But that's how this league is going to be in the future. It's going to be offers for fighters from everywhere. This is going to be crazy.
Picks, baby. First round draft pick.
Exactly. It's going to be crazy.
I agree with her. She said this competition is going to get out there. It's going to be up there with like the Super Six. Remember Andre Durrell?
Yes.
Carl Froch and all of them. Absolutely.
I'm going to tell you something though. The biggest thing for the victory is that y'all beat last year's champion from the door.
Right.
So y'all already set a pace and y'all set a tone to let people know that you're not playing. Because what you want to do is, even though Vegas got an all Cubano team, just treat them like a cigar. Really smoke them. Make them say no bueno. Make them say no bueno.
Last year we made the championships. Philly and New York were in the championships. It was kind of cooked. You know, it was already a pre-baked meal for New York to win. You know what I mean? Because our guys lost. They had Rasheen, they had Sheen lose, they had me lose. I boxed homeboy better than I did the other night in the championship, and they gave it to him. It's like they wanted it. I swear, bro. I'll send you the video. It's like they wanted it to be neck and neck in the last round with the big guys, and it was up to the big guys. Joey DeWaco was our heavyweight at the time versus New York's heavyweight, and they didn't give Joey the love, so they gave the fight to New York, and we were pissed, man. But at the end of the day, I'm like, yo, this entertainment. It's entertainment, but still. Give them up. Give the Philly team. We should be 2-time champions. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I'm definitely going into it. Listen, if y'all in New York, me and the PGO team, we might be. Listen, I got the connect now. They was real good to the PGO Nation. They let us be known. Like, we need media passes. We there, so I can't turn it down. Listen, wherever you guys gonna be, man, New York, DC, in the DC area, we coming out there. We definitely coming out there. In that money round. Listen, I'm there to support you guys. But we're gonna get ready to transition real quick, man.
Yes.
Before we transition, champ, hey champ, before we transition,
What the hell are
I
you
got
doing?
somebody named.
All I see is all
This
these
is Kenny.
dancing and humping in the back. What the hell you got going on?
What is that?
This is Kenny the Cactus, and he got something to say to Philly Smoke. Watch this.
What?
What did he say?
You heard it?
No.
Nobody can beat Philly Smoke. Watch it. Watch it. You heard
You're
that?
like,
I like the moves. I just can't hear it.
there we go. All right.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
You got it?
Boy.
I got it. Hey,
There we
Steve,
go.
you got to do the move like that too. It looked like he was doing the E-Matic in the ring, Steve. When you
Yo,
came
fast.
All right. Now,
All right,
y'all heard it
enough
just
of that damn
like
cactus.
Okay,
Listen.
Kenny the Cactus takes off.
It's time to transition and really start talking turkey, man. We got to talk about this Boots and Zander Zayas thing. All right.
Yeah.
It seems like that there's nothing Boots can do at this point. I got debate. Listen, listen. People don't believe me, man. I'll be up 4 or 5 in the morning arguing with some of my homeboys. Now, I would have to say that I think most of the people who wants to see Boots fight somebody, they would at least agree that Boots, talent-wise, is the best in that division as talent-wise. But they say that he haven't fought anybody. Well, I had to give Zander Zayas his props. Right now on the PGO podcast, that everyone that's on witness, this man, according to sources, plenty sources, and I've reached out to some people, said it is him. Now, I think that the zone has something to do with this. I'm going to break it down, and then I'm gonna defer to you guys. I don't know if y'all remember Jared Allen when he fought Belikov, right?
Nah.
Jared Anderson, a heavyweight.
Oh, yeah. Jared. Okay.
Listen, they did not want him to fight, but the zone went and put pressure on him along with Turkey Al-Sheikh. They gave Jared way more money than anybody can imagine. Right. So he took it for it. So I think that when Top Rank landed this TV deal with the zone, it's like, yo, y'all can't be holding back. So I think it's a little bit of business move because, Steve, we got to make sense. We got to be honest. We got to step back and think boxing in the business. Zander Zayas fighting Jerron Boots Ennis makes no sense for him.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. You just unified the title. You got Josh Kelly sitting right there, who's definitely a damn step down from Boots. So what's your thoughts on Zander Zayas? How much respect do you give him? And T.Y., I'm gonna come to you after we go to 2-time about Zander Zayas actually calling Boots out and wanting all the smoke. And if Boots beats Zander Zayas, because it seems like every resource I check, every source, they're making an excuse saying Zander Zayas is young, he's not ready, he's inexperienced. So if Boots beat the hell out of him, do you think he'll finally get the credit that he deserves? And put a comment in because I talked to his ass earlier and he was making an excuse for Zander Zayas. What's your thoughts, 2-time?
Nah. I mean, really, for Boots, listen, for us who know Boots, and we know Boots is the truth. You know what I'm saying? So for us, this Zander Zayas fight is just for the belts, period. You know what I mean? That's what he gonna get the belts once he beat him, and he's gonna up his game, his status in boxing more with the more belts, and have more of a bargaining chip for the bigger fights. You know what I mean? Zayas, shout out to Zayas for taking the fight. Shout out to the young man. That's what you're supposed to do, my guy. You know what I mean? We supposed to fight. I come from the era, man. We was fighting top 10 dudes back to back, man. You look at my resume.
And you guys like yourself was making financial sacrifices to make
seriously
it
heavy. Now these dudes is making paper to do that, and it boggles my brain because the money's on the table. You niggas still ain't trying to fight each other. What? Like, come on, and it ain't even on some we building up to a bigger pot. They just not trying to fight. You know what I mean?
So I'm like, the money's on the table, champ. Flip that one.
Right, right.
Absolutely.
So if the paper on the table, for us back in the day, if the paper was on the table, bro, I'm fighting Godzilla. I didn't care, man. I needed to get to that paper and get to them belts. So but Xander Zayas, the money is up there on the table for him. He's jumping in deep. Boots is deep. He's going to jump in deep. Boots going to get the win. Of course they're going to say he was too young. You know, yada yada yada. We know how that go, but it is what it is. So we just take what we can. Forget all of the this and that. It's for the belts, so we can get a bigger and better fight with those belts.
All right, so what's your thoughts on Zander Zayas? And I got to come back to you, Steve, because I got a question for you. But I'm gonna ask Ty. If Boots do beat Zander Zayas, what would act? Because he's saying a bigger fight, which I can understand. But what would be a bigger? Boots going to put a boot in your boy's shit. I agree with you. I agree. But T.Y.
All in there.
If Boots beat Zander Zayas, right? What can be a bigger fight for him at 154? T.Y.
All right. First of all, I really think in order for Xander Zayas to beat Boots, he can't bring a knife to a gunfight. Or he got to bring a knife, and Boots got to leave his gun home. But he can't bring a knife to a gunfight. And Boots got an arsenal in the clip, a Tommy gun. But now, let me say this, Chad. I got to give some real truth and some reality. Sold on the fight too, Tommy Chad. Because let me tell y'all why. I think it's the banana in the tailpipe. I think everybody is soundbite. You said earlier, champ, it don't make sense for Xander Zayas to go fight Boots. The risk ain't worth the reward unless he's going to get ultimately paid. And I really don't think. Watch this, champ. See, Encyclopedia got my ear to the ground, and our faces in the gym. Now watch this. Right. Bob Arum is the godfather of Top Rank, but his son, Todd the Buff, calls the shots. Okay? Now, from my understanding and from my sources, Todd the Buff don't want that fight. Now, they use their desire as bait for the zone to give them a contract. You see what I'm trying to say? So once they use their desires as bait, they didn't expect Eddie Hearns or somebody to say, let's go with Boots. Now, Xander Zayas, champ, he did what he was supposed to do, too, Tom. He's selling the fight, champ. It's not going to happen yet. Okay? So that's banana in the tail.
You still call him bluff.
Champ, let me tell you something. I've been listening to social media people, and they've been so hype about Boots, right? 1 minute they say it's signed. Then 30 minutes later, well, it seemed like something went wrong. That's why I told you I won't have my pom-poms in my hand until the ink is on the paper. Let's fight. Negotiation is negotiation, champ. The only thing negotiation means is that you got two promoters trying to see how much the fight worth before they go to the first bid. That's what it means. That don't mean that they won't fight. I don't think Xander Zayas, of course he want to fight Boots. He's a gladiator. He just beat Abbas Baru at a hell of a fight in Puerto Rico. Now watch that. They ain't going to take. And if he fight Boots, where they going to fight it? You know they're going to want to fight in Puerto Rico. They're not coming down here in Philly. They're not going to the, what's the joint in Philly, Jack? They're not going to Wells Fargo. They're going to Viva la Mexico, la Puerto Rico! He will not fight Xander Zayas in Wells Fargo because he don't hold a belt or a title. So Boots got to travel. He got to go to Puerto Rican land, man, to go get that belt. That's what I think. So all of that has to be fashioned into
bring it to Vegas or MSG?
Well, I mean, if you bring it to Vegas, it's not going to be here at Wells Fargo. So I want all of us to know that Boots fans, get our tickets ready. It's not going to be at Wells Fargo. And I just want to say this before that I land my plane. I just want to say this. Two-time I was telling my brother that I think it's the banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah,
he's just pitching, he's just sitting there. They don't want to fight him there. You know, Todd the Buck ain't gonna let that happen. They want him to get paid. He brings a country behind him.
Dude, man.
That's the whole Puerto Rican country behind him.
I can't. There's a comic. A comic. He's now saying it won't be that accept. Zander's ain't nothing but another cherry. Atomic. You know what? I'm about to take your damn credential about boxing because you sound just like the damn haters. Like enough is enough. Every time people complain about Boots, right? I
don't think he can beat Boots. He's not going to beat Boots, but he can fight. You don't get 2 titles just because. He has to fight for those titles.
But here's
you know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing about Zander Zayas, T.Y. He went and called Fundora out. He went and then he called him Boots out. Listen, man, after he been on the Super Bowl party with Bad Bunny, he went all the smoke. He got a little bit of taste of that Puerto Rican fame. You know what I mean? And that Super Bowl blew him up, and now he won it. And I had to commend him on that. But the thing is this 2 times. If
they haven't had a Puerto Rican champ since Cotto champ. And you fought on the Miguel Cotto and Zab Judah undercard. You was a co-main event, I might add. Remember?
Now listen.
Yeah, man, Puerto Rican stupid.
If I ask people who criticize Boots. Now, I want to say it took Boots. Listen, I think Boots was moved correctly, right? You get him all these fights on Showbox. He's looking good. He's building up his name. And now when it's time to sit on the toilet to take a shit, right? He tried to. He called Virgil Ortiz out. I don't know what you want. You got guys like Charlo who asking for 10, 12 million, overpricing himself. Now, Charlo did come back and recant some statements and said, listen, Eddie Hearn, I'm willing to take whatever you want. Just give me an offer. I ask people, who can Boots fight? Somebody. If you think Boots been fighting nothing but cherries, let me know in the comment right now, please. Who would you like Boots to fight at 154? Just tell me. Because that's the thing.
Zander, Charlo.
Listen, just tell me. Because if you beat Charlo's ass, they're going to say Charlo's been removed 3 years from the game.
Right.
I don't know who he can fight. You can only fight who you can fight. Nobody was saying this shit about Roy Jones when he was beating up Melman because it's talent. See, the thing is, Boots' talent is so superior than everybody else that when he beat them, they're not going to be good enough. I don't know what else Boots can do at this particular time.
Right.
So I don't know who Boots can fight.
The only thing he can do, best in 2 times, is just put his mouthpiece in, put his gloves on, and continue to fight. Show us that he is great as we know. Matter of fact, show the world that he is great as we know. That's it.
So now Charlo coming out, but if he beat Charlo, people still gonna have something to say. Now, here's what I want to ask you, Steve, because I know you're probably ready to get ready. But let me ask you this: if he do not make the fight with Zander Zayas, right? Virgil Ortiz is on arbitration. Put him away. He's done, right?
Right.
Who would you like Boots to fight? Because he got to fight. He got to fight. So who would you like him to fight if the Zander Zayas fight?
Fundora.
I mean, I to be honest, that Charlo fight for me, from my science, I would like them to make that Charlo fight because and I got him to beat Charlo.
I think so too. I would go
right
Charlo
now. Peep my game because they can say Charlo's removed, whatever. But Charlo's a former champ. This will help.
By the way,
exactly. This will put a feather in Boots' cap. You know, or should let him know. And Charlo's a big dude, man. Like yo, I've been next to them dudes. They're huge. You know what I'm saying for their weight class. So
facts.
So
the twins are huge. Facts.
Right, Boots fighting. I think that fight. I think it's a win fight for Charlo. I think it's a good fight for the fans because Charlo ain't no sucker. You know what I mean? He gonna do his best, and really, I also we need somebody who can possibly make Boots turn up because Boots on co-pilot, man. We ain't seen the best of Boots, because we ain't had to see it yet. You know what I mean? Maybe Charlo will be able to push him to a limit to make him give us a little bit more. Maybe, but I think that fight should. I would like to see that fight if this instead of Zayas.
You would like to see that over Zayas?
I would like to see that over Zayas, yeah.
Now, I was telling this to some of my best friends. I was saying, listen.
I want to see Zander Zayas for the trophies, for the WBA and WB. What do you got, WBO?
The belts don't mean nothing. They don't mean shit. They just bragging rights. Nobody.
Right.
T.Y., listen. We can have this conversation later, but we can. But at the end of the day, you got guys like Jay Opataya who's giving up Ring Magazine belts to fight for Zuffa belts.
Right.
You're not going to tell me. Yo, listen, I understand it's about the money, but you're not going to tell me that these little kids and these little boys in the gym is trying to find a goddamn Zuffa belt. If that's the case, they might as well go to Walmart and buy a WWE. Come on, man.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Would you fight for a vacant? No, I'm just going to ask you a question. Then we're going to move forward. Would you fight for a WBA title for
WBO,
million, or would you fight for a Zuffa belt for 16.5?
Telling you, bro.
Why would you do that? So, but hold on. See. Why would you do that, Messenger?
Because
see, I mean,
I have a man who Steve know in your former weight class, Jay Opataya, who is the linear champion, the Ring Magazine champion. Hell with that IBF belt. Zuffa is giving out money, bro. They overpaid Conor Ben $16 million to fight Regis. He's trash.
Yeah.
He belong in the blue trash can. You know what a blue trash can is? There you go. He belongs in the recycling bin.
The recycling
bin. He can't recycle for Conor Ben. So let's talk about it.
I mean, since you put it that way, champ, of course I'm gonna take the 16.5. But why you had to go there? I'm just saying that. Come on, champ. The WBCs and these belts does make a difference. It really does. These little kids look forward to having that strength.
Listen, I keep telling people, and I'm gonna hit this real quick, Steve. I don't know if you've seen my videos called The Clash of the Titans, right? And I keep telling people, all right, you get a chance and go back and check them out. But this is what it's about. It's about how everything's going to be clashing. You're going to have Virgil Ortiz going against Oscar, the cash cow, right?
Okay.
Fighters going against fighters. You got Keyshawn Davis just banning 50 Cent, calling out everybody, disrespecting our generation, all this shit that's going on, right? And you got promoter versus promoter. You got Dana White, who's backed by deep pockets.
Yeah.
Deep pockets. Saying, I'm not messing with the sanctioning bodies, and I'm not dealing with Eddie Hearn and Oscar in Top Rank. My job is to take them out. They're now going after.
You don't respect Dana White deep pockets. You don't respect Dana White deep pockets. You told me, what's his name? That man that made the Tesla got more than Turkey Island Sheik, champ, and that's not true.
Well, according to Google and Wikipedia, Elon Musk got more money than Turkey Island Sheik.
Ain't.
I don't believe that. He told me that Elon Musk got more money than Turkey Island Sheik. Turkey Island Sheik and the boys got all you money, champ. That been there since the beginning of time when the earth was without corn. All you money. Okay.
See what?
Later on, the beginning of time.
The man is worth $900 billion. Woo! I didn't make it up.
Oh my God. I'm talking about the commodity. I'm talking about a commodity that's been around here since the earth was formed.
Yeah.
Beginning.
Elon Musk just started. Let me say this. Elon Musk just started a whole new space program, bro. A whole new space program. Yeah, the man is trying to go live on Mars. So y'all fight over oil in Iran and Iraq. You see, you ain't hearing too much about Turkey because Iran getting bombs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Listen to me. He won't make it to the meet me on the moon. He won't even make it to the moon. Soon as you please. We're there for the breeze, you and I. Come on. He's not going to go to the moon, champ, so he can do all that stuff he wants. I'm just long-lasting money, man, because it's a commodity. That's all. All right. That's all I'm saying.
All right, listen, we can debate all that, but all we know is this: they got more money than our broke asses. That's all that matters. And I would just take a fraction of their money. All right,
damn.
Here's another one right here. Here's another one right here. Listen, and Big Cuz right here, Tony said that Elon is worth more. Now, Listen, man, we got this fight right here.
Tell him he don't know what the truck he talking about. He's just like the other Thompsons. He ain't got more than turkeyology, His Excellency.
Hold on, we got a little argument going on in the chat. We got Stan, we got a couple people calling Tommy.
Oh, he got more money than turkeyology.
Not ducking no smoke. Come on, yeah. See, we you know what? Hey, Stan, we got to stop entertaining my best friend Atomic, man. He is just officially a hater on Boots. But listen, we're gonna come to you, TY. Then we're gonna get your opinion from two-time. TY.
Right.
Yes.
You know, I don't know where to call this at. Fundora is a problem. I wouldn't want to fight. If I was a 54-pounder, I'm just being honest. I don't care what nobody got to say. This is one guy I would try to stay away from until I have to, and the money would have to be right. If the money right, like you said, Steve, I'm fighting Godzilla.
Word.
And I'm not trying to fight a guy that's damn 6'6", 154 pounds, that can throw over 1,000 punches in a fight. So, TY, take your pick of the litter. Who you got, One Time, or you got Mount Everest 6'6" Fundora?
Well, then I want to say that trying to climb Mount Everest is a dangerous task, and that's what One Time called Fundora. You know, you had 300 casualties since 1921 trying to climb Mount Everest. Now, the entire English burner, you had 300 casualties trying to climb Mount Everest. So One Time got to watch it. So One Time got to watch his mouth because this might be his last time. And I just think that Keith Thurman should be, he should work for Uber Eats. He should be a delivery boy for Uber Eats. I've heard Cousin Chick Boo call him a tiger with no fangs two-time, and I'm not trying to disrespect him. He's just one of the most trash talkingest fighters that have been inactive. He was talking trash about Boots. He just needs to go be a Domino's pizza driver. And because he's only really hoping and praying on one punch that he land. So he can go around one time my trash off. Go to Domino's Pizza, fill out an application online, Keith Thurman. That's my prediction for the fight. Inferno going to touch his trash. That's my opinion, champ.
That's real harsh, bro. Do you have the same sentiment, two-time?
Nah. I don't. So I got, even Fundora is exciting. I mean, he's difficult to fight at 6'6", but Keith Thurman has shown us, man, you better be a believer, man. Like, I can't take Keith Thurman and be like, Fundora going to beat him. I'm hoping, but not even just hoping. I believe Keith Thurman.
If you was a betting man, who your money on?
My money on Thurman. I'm putting my money on Keith. Right. Most definitely. Because bro,
serious?
I swear, man, bro, you see what bro went and did overseas? He just went over there and blew dude out the water after a long layoff. Like, Keith Thurman take this serious. Not saying Fundora don't, but Fundora's been there, been active. Keith ain't been active, and he's still right. Like, I mean, come on, man. I'm an older fighter, so I'm gonna go with the older guy and the underdog. So I love the underdog. My money will go on Keith Thurman, bro.
So you're going with your heart and not with your mind.
I'm going with both.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love you, man. You didn't become a two-time champion for nothing. So you know and understand the game. And I'm not disrespecting your knowledge of the game, champion. I'm not disrespecting your knowledge of the game, two-time. I just think Keith Thurman needs to be an Uber driver for Uber Eats. That's just and the entire Inferno is going. Tom Inferno going to cook his ass.
So peep this.
And I just want to say, this. If my sister-in-law is watching this, put a comment in, sis. Tell me who you think, because I remember that you liked it in Tower Inferno, but if I'm correct, leave a comment, PGO. Tell us who y'all think will win. I think Inferno. Inferno going to cook his butt. Cook his trash, man. Cook his ass like barbecue chicken.
I'm going to tell you who I think I got. If Keith Thurman has no injuries, no rotator cuff injuries, and he has a strong, solid training camp, Ty.
If it wasn't fifth, we all be drunk.
Yeah,
And I've
but
been clean for 13 years, champ. I don't drink no more.
but you
If it
got but
wasn't
you
fifth,
got
we
you
all be
got some
drunk, bro.
you got some ifs, Ty, that is more possibly to happen than others. That's the fact. Now, Inferno got clipped before. He got clipped.
Man.
Hold on, watch this. If my sister had a kid and she be my brother.
Right?
Boom. The bottom line is,
I'm just saying.
listen, it's more unlikely for your sister to have a penis than Thurman to hit him with a left hook and knock him the fuck out. That can happen because it has
Yeah.
happened before. Now,
Yeah,
Keith Thurman
facts.
can punch. One thing you can say is he can punch. Now, Keith Thurman is also not Tim Zoo. He can catch Fundora in the middle of exchanges and hurt him, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I got Fundora for the tape.
All right. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Hey, Steve.
Yo.
Before we go, this was off script. I didn't expect this, right?
Right.
The last time you started a wave.
Oh, word?
Yeah, you did, bro. Yes, you did. And a lot of people felt some type of way.
Yeah.
It was mainly the females.
Clarissa Shields.
So before we close
Sometimes I
out,
say, yeah.
we got to get into the
Let's.
Clarissa Shields thing, right?
Let's.
I had several debates whether she's the face of boxing. First of all, just real quick, do you think she's the face of boxing?
Nah, not the face. I think she's the face of female boxing, yes.
Yeah,
Not
the face of female boxing. Face of female boxing.
Yeah. I'd say that.
So I think she's the most accomplished. I say she's a face because of notoriety. Now,
Facts.
Now, have you been approving? Because I seen one of your videos, and soon one of the producers saw she said, you better call Steve up because he ain't had that same. That's, you know what I mean? When you were saying that a lot of people hate on Clarissa, which I kind of agree. Are you willing to backtrack and say that some of the stuff she says is warranted now?
I'm not. Cause I'm not. Cause now I'm in the place with Clarissa as like I was with Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? Like Broner is a dope fighter. I love watching him. I love seeing his skill.
That's one person that I would say I can't stand.
No, and that's where I'm right. But that outside the ring, once that motherfucker leaves the ring, I'm cool. I don't need to hear that motherfucker voice. I don't want to see what he do. Flush your money down the toilet, all that dumb shit. Clarissa has reached that level with me now. All of this dumb shit. It's like it's too extra. It's too much now. It's like you're on a level where you don't have to answer back every Joe blow and every dickhead, but she does.
So now you got two-time. I mean, some of the stuff she's doing is two-time. You can't explain her wanting to fight Rolling, calling Keith Thurman out. You can't explain her calling up to a podcast, acting like somebody else, and then saying, Like me. Come on, this is dumb. Come on,
that shit corny. That shit corny. All right, let's go with the Rolly shit. Listen, sis, you a great female fighter. She's a great female fighter. The best female fighter we've seen. She is the GOAT to me. But when you start talking about fighting a dude at the same weight and spend Rolly a wild, strong mug, Rolly will put her in a coma.
I will come out of retirement, I swear to God, and clip Clarissa.
Yo, I swear you would.
Tell you something, Rolly is this is Rolly. I don't hit women, but if I just punch Clarissa, I can do some damage. But I don't hit women though, you know. I don't hit women.
See why you actually sound like Clarissa, man. I mean,
Clarissa, like wow. But peep game, you see that video where she sparred the European dude and he knocked her down. He clipped her with some nonsense. Come on, girl. Clipped her. So it's like she made mad excuses and she backtracked for that. And I still stayed on board because I get it. Her little ego was bruised. But now with all this extra shit, like I mean, she going into I mean, I get her making the song for her man. I get, hey, put that out to your fans.
Yeah,
That's cool. But all this extra, this other shit, like, bro, yo, listen, man. If Clarissa fighting, holla at me. If she on social media, I'm keep scrolling.
So look, I got a question for you. I got a question for both of y'all, Ty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come to you real quick, Ty. Real quick, Ty. Do you think? And then I'm gonna ask you the same question. Both of y'all can answer. Do you think Clarissa is more known for her boxing or her antics with Papoose and Remy Ma?
Oh, antics, bro. Most definitely the antics, because even in boxing, a lot of people don't pay attention to female boxing. You know what I'm saying? They're keeping it real. So all of these people that know her now, they know her because of Papoose, the Remy Ma situation, man. Shit. Hey, any attention is good attention. You know?
You took the word sometime right out of my mouth, which is no publicity is bad publicity.
Right,
But I
right.
would like to say this. She got since y'all tricked me with the Zuffa, and you asked me would I take a WBC fight for 7 million? That's right. Or would I take a Zuffa fight for 16? Now money decides, what changes. Clarissa, as a woman, is getting paid the most money to fight. She got an $8 million. Yeah, she did. She got an $8 million deal with Dimitri Salita and Win Records. Look it up. Dimitri Salita, which is Salita Promotions, and Win Records. She got $8 million two-time. And champ, look it up. She got $8 million. So she's getting paid the most out of all the women fighters. So I mean, she got to be doing something right. But some of her antics, I would say, is not warranted.
Right.
She's a queen. So she, but I think she like to sell the ratchet attitude. You know what I'm saying? She like to sell the ratchet attitude. You put a stare on her, and she still won't get. She still won't get out of it.
Clarissa a hood chick, bro.
Hit you in the head with it. She'll take the stiletto off, hit you in the head with it, and punch you in the mouth. So it's just crazy, man. And her boyfriends or her friends just let her do what she want. Her team let her do what she want.
I always say, just because you're talented don't mean you can't be a dickhead. She's ghetto.
Yo, facts. She's ghetto, bro.
She don't know how to act, but she's just great at boxing, and it's okay. It's okay.
Clarissa needs like a publicist. She needs a social media person to run her social media accounts. She needs a person to teach her how to be somebody with money. Like you can't be ghetto. Like really, in all actuality, after a certain level, she gonna start getting sued, just like she sued 50. It's gonna start causing problems to take that money away from her, man. There's a certain way to move when you got paper and when you got status, and she ain't get that memo yet.
All right,
y'all just hate because I'm the GOAT. I just hate because I'm the GOAT. I'm box better than me. I don't know what this is.
It's a pleasure, as usual.
All right, Tom, love and respect, baby, always. Y'all just hating because I'm the GOAT. That's all. Y'all want to talk about me and Pat. Mind y'all business. I don't talk that about Alicia Baumgartner.
Listen, is there any female, before we get ready to close this out, is there any female that you think at this particular time is actually better than Clarissa?
I'm gonna say this. If you don't want to get bored with female fights, watch the featherweight champion, Gabby Fundora. You want to start watching female fights, watch Gabriel Fundora. Bueno, and she's muy bonita too. She's very pretty and she fights very good. Muy bonita. Muy bueno. Watch Gabrielle Fundora, y'all. She's a featherweight champion. She's the sister of Sebastian Fundora, who will be fighting this weekend, March 28th, live on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime pay-per-view got this one. But look out for Gabrielle Fundora, champ. That's my pick for the women. And you won't get bored.
I believe I put the link in correct. If anyone want to talk about this boot situation before we get ready to close out, either you hit the link and come on up here for this pad work, or put some comments in and I can pull them up and we can talk about it, because I think right now, T.I., Boots is in a no-win situation. whoever ass he with, so many people is going to make excuses for this young man and just criticize him. And that's what happened when you're head and shoulders above people. Listen, I am one, yes, I'm biased, but I'm also a realist. I feel like that it's time. Boots got to fight somebody. I just don't know who. I think if he fight Baccarat, he could fight Baccarat, he could fight Charlo, he could fight Asa Baru, he could fight Josh Kelly, he could fight Zanders. He could fight it's 7 people, he could fight Charlo. I think I would take Charlo over everybody because I think Charlo that's that name. That's that feather, like Steve said, to put in his cap because nobody has really beaten him at 154 except for I think the guy who he came back and knocked out. Damn.
I know you're talking about. I forgot his name, but it's stuck on my tip. He was a Mexican or Puerto Rican, right?
No.
He was a Mexican, right? Puerto Rican.
He was a black brother, Tony something.
Tony Harrison.
Tony Harrison. And he wound up coming back and clipping him. Ugly. So he went up to chase greatness. He was the undisputed as well as the linear champion, meaning that he has the name. So
yes, he does.
Off 3 years, I agree. But that's 3 years off of his body. Yeah, good things, Tony Harrison. I think Charlo, if he can't make it with Zander Zayas, Charlo has to be the fight too. I don't think he can scale back anybody at this point in time. And maybe we should stop blaming Boots and start giving some credit or giving some blame to Eddie Hearn. Okay, because you would think that if he can't make the Zander Zayas fight, why can't you make the Josh Kelly fight when you got both fighters? Make it happen, Captain. Right? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, you're absolutely correct. Let's start with Boots. I think Boots is like in a win-win situation, but when he wins, he's always going to be criticized. It's like this is how you know you agree. Roy Jones, Mayweather. These guys are phenomenal talents and they before their time. And every time they beat somebody, they always had an excuse in the 8th round of the fight. It's a 12-round fight, right? Well, watch this. They want them to fight these opponents. So as they fight these opponents, champ, and they see the rounds go by the time they announce the winner, the haters already got the excuse on why Floyd beat them, why Roy beat them, why Boots going to beat Zander Zayas. It's a 12-round fight. But going into the 9th round, when Boots up on a scorecard, if he didn't stop him, they already prepared. They got the hate package ready. When they say, in the new, see, man, I told you Boots was going to beat him, man. See, you know what I'm saying? He only beat him because Zander Zayas too young. They rushed the fight. So Boots is in a win-win, but it just seemed like with the fans is never really happy because we're in a blood and guts sport. The fans want to see him beat up. And I'm sorry, fans, y'all may not see that. He's too good and a little bit too slick to get beat up. The fans want to see Mayweather walk away looking like a mad bull. You remember the mad balls back in the day when the eyes was beat up?
Yeah. I got a question for you, T.Y. We got a question for you in the chat. It said, what you think about Alicia Bumgarner and Caroline Dubois? Ooh.
Well, Alicia Bumgarner to me, the bomb is the bomb. I don't think nobody can beat her at this time. I really don't. Nephew, it depends on, it'll be a good fight, but I think the bomb will win.
Caroline,
you heard me, Kim?
Caroline will probably be our toughest fight thus far, I think. If she can beat Alicia. But I think technical skills, Alicia is probably the best skill fighter, her and Clarissa.
Yes.
I think she's more technical than Clarissa. She don't slack. I do. Clarissa though, she can get a little bit wild. She can just drop her hand and let combinations go. Not to say that she's not technically sounding, but Alicia actually plays her shots. But I think Gabriella Fundora, she the best I've seen.
Gabrielle Fundora, and Champ, you called it perfect, bro. The reason why Alicia Baumgartner is probably one of the best in punch placement because she got that trainer of the year, Derek James. You know, just because the big fish left Derek James, that don't mean that he still don't have good teachings. Derek James is an offensive teacher, basic fundamentals, and he comes forward and he know how to punch. He places his shots to the body, and the bomb is under that tutelage. So the bomb coming, you know, body down, boom, 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 coming. Now, when it comes to Clarissa, she can slap a lot, but that's just different pattern. John David Jackson work on that speed stuff. Derek James don't work on speed, check. He work on precision and punch, get punch placement. He work on position, type, bam. John David Jackson working on that tat 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 tat, like he playing the Cougars. So but to each your own. She been winning with John David Jackson. So I mean, if she like to slap, hey, let her slap. She won't be satisfied to somebody I turn her and back. So but the bomb can punch her trash off. Simple. Simple. What they said in the comments. Tell the comments, speak the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Atomic is saying that everybody must be related to Boots. We got Stan. We got so many people agreeing with us. I mean, it's just a fact, man. That at the end of the day, Atomic constantly, and he's not the only one. There may be a couple other people that's on here who feel like that Boots haven't fought anybody, but the question has not been answered. The question has not been answered.
Pink Nikes and pink gloves. Pink Nikes and pink gloves. That's all I gotta say. Like LL say, pink cookies in a plastic bag. Pink Nikes and pink gloves. That's all. That's all I gotta say to Tommy. Pink Nikes and pink gloves and boots all day, every day.
My thing is this: I will hear him out. I would hear anybody out. I would challenge anybody to come up here and have a conversation with us, T.Y. But you got to give me an opponent for Boots. You can't say he hasn't fought anybody, but then when I say, who would you like him to fight, you have nothing to say. Who would you like him to fight? So when he fight and beat their ass, I could just come to you and say, is that good enough? That's all I want to know. Is it good enough?
I remember talking to Stan a while ago. I mean, maybe about a couple of weeks ago. I think Stilly was on the same accord as us. Stilly know that Boots is dangerous, and you can't, like you said, champ, you can't keep blaming Boots. You got to blame Eddie Hearns in them because fighters want to fight. But like I said, champ, it's the banana and the tailpipe because these promoters is looking the best way that they can get the most money, champ. They want to maximize the dollar. So that stops fighters from fighting sometimes.
That's true.
That's where Zuffa come in at. That's where Zuffa come in at good. That's where Zuffa come in at because they pay everybody, champ.
They're gonna get you paid. Listen, there's a good question that I got, and I never thought about this, but I hate this. The one lady asked, why when fighters lose they fight, they get rid of their trainers? As if their trainers was in the ring with them. I don't understand that.
Great question, one lady. Great question, one lady. But I think the answer is even better. The reason why that they get rid of their trainers because of ego. That's the first thing you let go, which is a shame. Instead of going back to the drawing board, looking at the tapes and studying the things that you did wrong, you go back to your corner and cut your corner. So that way it won't seem like it's your fault. It's the trainer fault. But what happens when you leave the trainer that you lost with and then go lose again with the new trainer? So I think the reason why, one lady, fighters get rid of their trainer after the loss is for ego's sake. So they can feel comfortable with that loss and they can blame someone else instead of themselves. Instead of taking initiative.
Pushing accountability off. Last question. Last question, because we got Tone and saying Charlo. So a lot of people, it seems like they like the Charlo fight. So I want to take a quick.
Charlo.
Yeah, Tone said Charlo over Boots. Oh no, he said Charlo is a dangerous fight, and I agree. But before we go, PGO Nation, I just want to get a quick response. If Boots was to fight Charlo, for whatever reason, the fight, Do not go. If Boots was to fight Charlo, who are you picking, Boots or Charlo? Put it in the chat right now. Let's take a quick minute or two. And let's see how many responses we can get. Boots or Charlo right now.
What up with it, D-Dub? Love you, cuzzo. Glad to see you in the PGO Nation, baby. You home.
Boots or Charlo. Let me get that real quick.
Boots. Come on, y'all. EA all day. Boots. 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 Timberland, Nike boots. Louis Vuitton boots. Rain boots. You want me to keep going? Cowboy boots.
Clip. So that's one for Charlo.
Shit. Who said that? It can't be anonymous. You got to tell the truth, champ. Come on.
Listen, Tommy. Boots have not ran into his battlefield. He punched with Mike. Oh. All right. We got Boots. We got Boots. We got one Boots, two Boots, three Boots. So it's 3-2 Charlo right now. It's 3-2 Charlo right now.
Great Boots. Steel toe boots. I'm naming all the boots, champ. You ain't even catching me. Rubber ducky boots.
I hear you.
Okay.
It looks like Boots, man. I'm picking Boots. So right now we got Boots like 8-2, man.
Yeah. Chocolate Zulu boots, Army boots. Shit.
And what's crazy is Atomic is a Philly diehard.
Wow, unbelievable.
And he going against the grain, man. My man E. Shout out to my
Air
man
Force
E.
boots.
He picking Boots. Everybody
Air Force boots.
Boots all day. Listen, PGO Nation, it was an honor. We love you guys for coming in and supporting.
We love y'all.
Keep doing it. Next week, we're probably not going to be here. We'll be traveling. The whole family is taking a vacay to PGO Nation. Everybody, we're going to Jamaica, man. All right? So we're coming back to Tuesday. I might be too tired
to Jamaica, you know.
So most likely, we even got sister-in-law Helen said, Boots, man, Boots is just dominating.
Told you. There you go, sis. Boots.
So next week, we're probably going to take a break, and then we'll be planning. April, look forward to some more guests. I done talked to some power players. We're going to have some good guests coming up. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty of what's going on. Their tough times that they had to face through and persevere through boxing as well as life. So we love you guys, man. Continue to tune in. Again, next week, 9 times out of 10, we will not be in. Matter of fact, I'm calling it now, T.Y.
But we will be giving y'all content, though, live from Montego Bay, Jamaica. We will be bringing the PGO Nation content. Always. We're going to find a gym in Jamaica. I promise you.
Now, listen.
Give it to you like that.
Pass. For whatever reason, I go give content and my speech a little slur. Because I might have a couple of Bahama mamas while I'm on that beach. You know what I mean? So we won't be.
I can't have that type of fun, but I can have some fun.
So next week we'll be off. But don't y'all go too long. Because listen, we'll be back the following week with content. We're going to have a special guest. I think.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But listen, PGO Nation, we love you guys. Continue to stay tuned in. Keep us in your prayers. Continue to share the shit. Make sure that you guys are liking and subscribing on Facebook. Like, subscribe, comment, interact.
On TikTok, Facebook, YouTube.
Absolutely.
All platforms.
We love
all
you
platforms.
Guys. And we out of here.
Okay, champ. Yeah. Now you know, blow for blow is PGO. Yeah, like that.
What's good, PGO Nation? This is Ant the Messenger along with Wild Weezy Social Media Encyclopedia. Now you know, blow for blow is PGO.